Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Lore and Loot Morrowind. Today we continue with the House Telvanni quest line. We are in Master Arion's chambers, where we will ask him about chores. He will let us know he has no chores for someone of our rank, so we ask for advancement. Congratulations, you are now a spellwright. Excellent news. We now ask Master Arion if he has any chores for us. He says no, not for someone of our rank. Please ask to see if you qualify for advancement. When we do, he says that we have reached and earned the rank of wizard. Now, it is at this point that I must warn you that you can encounter a bug at this juncture if you advance too rapidly. There is a well-known bug in the game called the Telvanni Master Bug, which will prevent you from reaching the very top rank of House Telvanni. Now, I have done a test run, and despite advancing to this rank this early, my game seemed to work fine, but I would recommend making some saves here, just in case. Anyways, back to the story. Once we reach this rank, we ask Arion about chores, and he tells us that someone of our stature needs a mouth to advance in the ranks. He says that he has heard of someone that is in Balmora, of all places, that might be a suitable candidate, but he doesn't have any more details. This triggers the House Telvanni quest, Recruit a Mouth. At this point, we need to head south to Sadrith Mora and ask around, but if we know anything about how mouths work, we know that when we became Master Arion's mouth, he gifted us a silver staff of peace. Well, it would probably be a good idea to get the same silver staff of peace so that we can gift it to our mouth. You did keep your silver staff of peace, didn't you? I told you to way back in the episode where we became a mouth. Retrieve the silver staff of peace and head to Sadrith Mora, where we will speak with Raven Omain in the council chambers. She will let us know that a certain Ed Theman, aka Fast Eddie, lives in Balmora and is a candidate for mouth. However, some Telvanni council members find him unreliable. Interesting. Nevertheless, we head over to Balmora to see if we can find this so-called Fast Eddie. And Ed Theman, the man, I don't know, a little too on the nose maybe? Anyways, it is at this point you may realize that the Mages Guild really hates us. We're less than guar droppings to these people. You may have to bribe some of the guild guides to even be able to travel, as if their disposition is too low, they won't even talk to you to travel. Once in the city of Balmora, we must look around for Ed's house. His home is actually located right on the Odai River, on the second floor of this building, near the Eight Plates Tavern. Entering his home, he greets us. They call me Fast Eddie. Who are you? We can ask him a little about himself, and he will tell us that he was the up-and-coming Telvanni wizard before two counselors, Drotha and Gothrin, apparently got in the way of his rise to the top. Asking him why he is in Balmora, of all places, very strange place for a Telvanni to be, he will tell us that he's just waiting for things to cool down at House Telvanni before he returns. I really wonder what he did to anger two of the counselors, but never mind. We let him know that we are looking for a mouth, and we see if he's interested. He is taken aback and asks if we have a silver staff of peace to grant him as a token of his position as our mouth. We have the one, and we give it to him. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Eddie says he will head straight to the Sadrith Mora council chambers, and that he will be ready for his chores whenever we are. And at this point, our job is done. We can return to Arion to report our success. Arion is pleased that his apprentice has risen through the ranks as fast as we have, and grants us a special gift as a reward for getting our very own mouth. He says it was one of his first successful enchantments, which really should tell you how powerful of a wizard he is, as this is one great gift. Arion's helper is a glove that grants the following: summon Fire Atronach for 120 seconds on self, summon Frost Atronach for 90 seconds on self, and summon Storm Atronach for 60 seconds on self. Move over, Gothran Cephalopod Helm. You got competition. Wildly, this glove is only worth 94 gold, even though it summons 3 Atronachs. Anyways, we now have a stronghold. We now have a mouth. We now are legitimately a threat to the hierarchy of Vardenfell's House Telvanni. Join me next time as we see how the House Telvanni questline continues. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving it a like. It really helps. And if you want to see more Morrowind content, subscribe to the channel. I am covering the entire story of Morrowind, every quest, every item, every story. As always, thank you for joining me for this episode of Lore and Loot Morrowind, and I will see you next time.